Call of Duty's back in the headlines for all the wrong reasons. Oh boy. Fresh off the heels of one of their worst selling years ever, Black Ops 7 is back in the headlines in 2027 or 2026 because an ad was banned in the UK for trivializing SA? What's going on, Activision? I'm gonna be honest, before we even read this article, this doesn't surprise me. I mean, Bobby Kotick, come on, guys. We know what he's on. He might have been in them files. I don't know. An advertisement for COD Black Ops 7 released on November 2025 has been banned in the UK after the country's Advertising Standards Authority upheld complaints that it trivialized SA. The ad is an entry in the long-running Replacer series of Call of Duty promos featuring Peter Stormare, who is one who joined by Nikki Glazer. That's a crazy name. Nikki Glazer sounds like a P-star. Yo, put that Nikki Glazer on. Anyways, and an airport security line. In the ad, Stormare tells one man in line that he's been randomly selected to be manhandled and then orders him to face the wall. After ridiculing a prescription found in his luggage, Stormare tells the man to remove his clothing, everything but the shoes, at which point Glazer snaps on a rubber glove and says, "Time for the puppet show." The ad concludes with Stormare telling the man to bite down on his metal detector warning, "She's going in dry." This doesn't offend me, but it is weird. Like, what's the point of this? Let's play this ad. I'd put that in the, what's the point?
Where are the other guys?
They're off playing the new Call of Duty Black Ops.
Okay, you're clear. Where are the other guys?
They're off playing the new Call of Duty Black Ops 7. We're the replacers. Sir, I'm gonna have to confiscate this.
My watch?
Well, not anymore.
Hey, you've been randomly selected to be manhandled. Oh, face the wall.
Shout out to Watts with the big raid. Appreciate you.
Are you making this sound?
I seen this during the Super Bowl. I didn't see this one.
Clothes, everything but the shoes.
Time for the puppet show.
Bite down on them.
Yo, playing Old Dirty Bastard 2. Yeah, they knew what they was doing. That's actually crazy. That song selection was crazy. Why don't do that?
She's going in dry.
Yeah, that doesn't offend me, but I will say it's fucking weird. Like, what's the point? It's Call of Duty. Like, why'd you have to make like an anal rape joke? Like, I don't get it. Like, it feels like whoever wrote the script for this were trying to make one of those edgy 2000 trailers. And it just didn't stick the landing, you know? Like, just, if you're not from that era, let it. Yo, what the fuck is this thumbnail? I joined the KKK and then I pranked them? Chat, what the fuck? You got an Asian man with a Black Lives Matter shirt on, the Klan, and then a Nazi flag in the. Yo, what's going on with YouTube, man? You said click it? I'm scared. I don't know if that's TOS. I don't know. I don't want to get in trouble. Like, I don't know if that's TOS. I'm not clicking that shit. No, thank you, bro. All I'm gonna say is that actually, yeah, I might watch it later. Yeah, I am intrigued. Yeah, we gonna watch that one off stream.
I'm gonna play this off stream, man. We're gonna finish this mission.
So what I will say is this does say like the state of YouTube, and I gotta blame. I'm not saying I don't know if he's a good or a bad, but Mr. Beast, man, he has just made it to where people feel like they have to do the most craziest shit for fucking attention, bro. The Mr. Beastification of fucking YouTube, dude. Niggas is like, all right, we need a video that's gonna go viral. All right, what if I'm an Asian guy with a Black Lives Matter t-shirt infiltrating the Klan for attention? Like, what are we talking about, bro? It shit sounds like a Dave Chappelle skit. So I'm gonna go ahead and open that up. I'm gonna just I'm gonna save that for later. You know what I'm saying? Oh wait, I gotta put that on my other joint. I'm gonna watch that later, chat. Who want the link? Who want the link? So pen tab. I'll drop the link in the chat for y'all. That shit is fucking crazy. Like, who even thinks that? My brain doesn't even go there. You said send the link. I dropped it. Yeah, there was no point to this commercial. This shit was just fucking weird. I don't get it. Other news. DICE has heard the message very clear and is now prioritizing larger maps for Battlefield 6, but it takes a really long time. Oh, Here come the fucking excuses. Oh my fucking god. Should we put some sad music on for these niggas, bro? Is that it? We'll just do this one. Talk to anyone playing Battlefield 6 about what they like in the game right about now. The maps will certainly come up. Folks want more maps in Battlefield 6, but not just any will do. They want large ones with open spaces. They've been saying this since the beginning. Lots of capture points and support for air vehicles. Too few of Battlefield 6's launch maps check those boxes, and after months of vaguely saying it's listening to that feedback, DICE is finally saying it will also act on that feedback. That's right, guys. You gotta wait till Season 3 to get a big-ass map. You know, the cornerstone of Battlefield. We don't want to spoil too much, but we've heard the message very clear. You've seen recently in Battlefield Labs that we're testing Gulmud Railway, one of the older Battlefield maps. They're taking the Call of Duty route. Oh my God. Guys, Nuketown is back. That is one of the responses that we gave there, and the rest is for the future. DICE has indicated that the Railway remake has been prioritized specifically to address map size in Battlefield 6, but the map won't make the cut for Season 2, but its numerous test periods suggest that the team wants it out as soon as possible. Both Season 2 maps, Contaminated and whatever Hagenthal base, were already planned before launch, but DICE's producer says one actionable change made before Contaminated's launch was its fly zones. We don't care. That says to me they weren't even thinking about making larger maps. And you know the funny part is, as much as I enjoy Battlefield 6, I was paying attention to what people were saying. And even during both betas, people said they liked the gunplay. They said, why are the maps so small? They said that during the beta, 2 months before the game came out. Why did you guys not put a couple large maps in the launch? People been saying that shit. I asked DICE if bigger is better approach could trickle down to existing maps that have been criticized for their restrictive, cramped layouts. The answer was understandable, but disappointing. The team's priority is the next map they have to make, so don't expect any major developments there. They said, we gonna keep going in the wrong direction. Fuck you. For the maps, we try to make changes for the ones that are currently in development, they said. And then we look further ahead. As you said, it takes a really long time to make those maps. We're somewhat not limited, but so it wasn't even in the cards. They weren't even planning it. But we have to be very targeted in what we do. But you're not being targeted because you're not giving the people what they want. It's an open book test. I think we definitely take a look at the existing maps, but there's nothing we can announce that's going to happen within Season 2. And between that and the game crashing 3 times on me yesterday, on stream and off stream, I was live for almost 4 hours playing Neo 3, having a great time. I was stressed out, but I was having a good time, yapping it up with the chat. Siggy hit my line. Season 2 out. We back. We dropping into Red Sec. I said, okay, I'll try it out. The last update was bricking my PC, so I'm hoping the new update will fix it. Get on the game. After one gunfight, the whole chat said, what happened to the stream? And the funny part is, it was right when I was bitching about how, like, the thing that I hate about technology is, like, I understand that technology is supposed to make my life easier. So when it doesn't, it pisses me the fuck off. Right after that, that game crashed my fucking shit, bro. So I said, all right, y'all niggas know my rule. I had already been live for almost 4 hours. If my shit crashed, I ain't coming back, nigga. I'm not fucking coming back. I'll see y'all bitch ass niggas tomorrow. I said, but you know what? It's still early in the night. Let me test out the game and see, is it an OBS problem or is it the game problem? Boot the game up off stream. It crashed. I said, all right, Siggy. 3 rule strike. I'm gonna give it one more chance after I rebooted my PC. I sent the voicemail to the group chat. Matter of fact, let me see if it's still in the group chat just so y'all don't think I'm bullshitting. Let me scroll up and see, because my shit self-destruct every 24 hours. Is this it? Oh yeah.
That fucking game bricked my PC again. Fuck Battlefield 6. I'm uninstalling that shit, bro.
Y'all heard that? That's the message I sent to the group chat last night. I was pissed. It's laughing emojis, everybody laughing at me. That was the second time it crashed. I booted it up one more time. I said, this the last time. We dropped down into the map, right? Right when I was about to touch the ground, my character was floating in the air. And then I realized my character didn't have a gun. So I was floating right above the ground with no gun in my hand, empty-handed. Matter of fact, just so y'all don't think I'm making it up, I took a picture of the shit. I put it in the group chat. I got the files, bruh. I don't know if y'all can see that. You see, I don't got no gun in my hand. It's kind of bright. Then the computer just completely froze. I started slamming my keyboard, slamming that shit. Ha, ha. I was karate chopping that shit like Hong Kong Fooey. But it wouldn't respond. I hit Control Alt Delete. It wouldn't respond. I fell to my knees like Lil Durk. Said I can't do it no more. I can't do it no more. So that's when I put out an angry tweet. I had to, listen guys, this shit bricked my PC so hard, it was completely unresponsive 3 times in a row. I had to unplug my PC out the wall. Wait a minute, you know, wait till all the electricity leave the motherboard, plug it back in, and then turn it on. Soon as I got my PC back on, I said, oh, thank God it still works. My $4,000 investment in this economy where there's a Ramageddon going on. I opened up Steam and I said, big uninstall. So congratulations to Battlefield 6 for being the first game to ever get a big uninstall off stream. You knocked me offline, so I knocked you off my hard drive. Then you got the developers talking about big maps. That wasn't even in the cards. We weren't thinking about that. You're on the 6th game in the series. Well, actually, it's like the 20th, but the 6th game in the mainline series. That's what people love. Big ass conquest maps. You guys weren't even thinking about that? And RIP to Vince Zampella. He passed away recently in a car crash. He was the head of development for Battlefield 6, the brainchild behind everything. With him passing away, I think that DICE is lacking leadership now. There's no way anybody at DICE thought it was a good idea to get in front of the people and say, we didn't think to make any big, even if that's genuine. Nigga, lie to me. Lie to me, lie to me, lie to me so sweet. Cause I don't ever want to imagine all the other niggas. Did my stream go off? What y'all typing rip in the chat for? No? Oh, y'all, I was about to get mad again. I was about to punch my fucking monitor, bro. I thought someone at DICE made the call. I thought someone at DICE made the call, chat. RIP to Vince, my bad. I was in my zone. I'm on edge because that shit make me mad, bruh. This shit makes me mad. This is a $55 billion company that's made 20 different Battlefield games, and nobody on the dev team stopped to think we should optimize the game and we should put big ass maps in the game. That's what makes it different from Call of Duty. That shit makes me mad. So I had to do what I had to do. Because with Vince passing away, I don't think they have the leadership. I don't think they have the mojo, the cahoots, whatever you want to call it, to fight the good fight. Last year, they sold the company to that Saudi firm and made $55 billion. They made $5 billion. It was evaluated for 50, and they flipped it to $55 billion. They rich. They're fucking rich. They don't care. Then you got live service slop like Skate. How's Skate doing? Let's talk about that. Y'all remember that? That game you waited 15 years for? Shit dead as hell, ain't it? I spit on that game. Ain't nothing but microtransactions. Nothing to do. Black Panther got canceled. All I'm asking for EA is to finish the Jedi series. Finish Cal Kestis Adventure, and after that, I don't care. Mass Effect is too far out. I'm not gonna hold my breath on BioWare. They've been fucking up too. So please finish the Jedi series, and after that, I don't give a fuck what's going on with EA, man. This game is fucking stupid, man. And the worst part is, the Season 2 update dropped last night, and it dropped my PC off the face of the earth. And apparently, I guess I wasn't the only one that was bricking, because apparently people ain't playing this shit. The Steam numbers wasn't looking too good. When a new season drops, you would think that it boosts the player count, but no. Still the same shit. Granted, 60,000 is healthy, but that is a far fall from that 700,000. So I'm not gonna go as far as to say that Battlefield 6 is dead. I think that's a little disingenuous. But what I will say is, you got till about Season 3. If Season 3, they don't get it together, you said check Arc Raiders numbers. We know Arc Raiders is doing good. Healthy. Damn, just like Tekken 8. In my opinion, I think Battlefield 6 should be averaging 100,000, just like Arc Raiders. Like that's because to be fair to the game, every live service game has a plateau, and then you have to stabilize. And like you see, they're stabilizing at that 100,000, 200,000 range. Check Skate's numbers. Is Skate on Steam? Let's see. How many people playing Skate?
Man, I'm gonna play this off stream, man. We're gonna finish this mission up off stream.
Let's see, what should we play here? I told y'all niggas. I told y'all niggas. I told y'all. When them articles came out, and in every preview article, EA was talking about monetizing Skate. I said, this game's gonna be ass. They announced this game like 5 years ago. And for the last few years, all they've been talking about, you're gonna get a purple hat, a blue skateboard, an orange beanie, $5, $10, $7 here. And people told me be optimistic. Be optimistic for what? They're literally telling you they're going to fuck you. One day, y'all niggas are going to give me my clout. Because one thing I don't do on this stream is wish failure upon anything. That shit corny. I hate that shit. That new movement in gaming. But what I do on this stream is I read the data and I predict what's gonna happen. And I said sleep with one eye open when it comes to this game. Now we're literally sleeping on it. Absolutely disgusting. EA deserves their fucking failure, man. I'm in the gym trying not to laugh. They deserve their fucking niggas. And you know the worst part is y'all can sit here and laugh, but some of you niggas, it was in the chat, but we gonna be on Skate going crazy, bro. We gonna be playing Skate all year, bro. Bro, I've been waiting 15 years for this shit, bro. Apparently not. Apparently not. Because in the last 24 hours, this shit peaked at 2.6K. 2,000. Nah, you was right. This shit is ass. So, before I move on to the next topic, what did we learn? What did we learn about Skate? When there's a game that we're excited for, and during the previews, all they talk about is monetization, that is a giant red flag. You can talk about monetization, but that should be later, maybe towards the launch of the game. Leading up to the game, the only thing you should be talking about is the quality of the game. What did you change? What did you improve? What did you remove? Maybe talk about the art style, the online function. That's the only thing. Like, because sometimes people feel like I'm just being negative all the time. You want an example, a good example of a game that's doing it right, leading up to Crimson Desert. And I'm not saying this because we had him on the podcast, to be fair. I would have said this shit regardless. They have dropped like 3 or 4 dev diaries breaking down various gameplay mechanics. And they've shown just enough for you to decide as a consumer, is this for me? This game is doing it right. That's how you fucking do it. But it wasn't any of this leading up to goddamn Skate. They said, man, we gonna have so many skins, man. It's gonna be a big open world full of fucking posters and shit. It's a skateboarding video game, bro. Nigga, who's in the soundtrack? Let's talk about that. Riders Republic is better than Skate, which is hilarious. You know what's funny? It's not hilarious. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I just watched the GI interview with Slander and Skate. It's crazy. You know, I'm glad you actually brought that up because like I hadn't looked at the Steam player count. So before we move on to the next few topics, I'm going to say this. Where is the energy for EA? This is a $55 billion company. Their evaluation, they just made $5 billion last year when they sold to the Saudi firm. They released a free-to-play, open world, bullshit-ass slop live service game with nothing to do in it in a store that you have to visit 4 times before you even leave the tutorial, in case you haven't played this game. Before you can get to the open world, you got to go to the store 4 times. You sure you don't want to buy anything? You sure you don't want to buy anything? Where is the energy that niggas have for Marathon, High Guard? Where is it for this, the $55 billion company? It kind of goes back to what I was talking about earlier when I said, you know, the Kevin Durant files are fucking funny. It is. I laughed. I enjoy the meme. I posted a meme today. But at the end of the day, what he did was wrong, but it is forgivable. He's just a fucking dickhead. It's not that deep. But people are calling for this nigga's head, bruh. Where is that energy for them fucking pedophiles, bruh? Y'all got all this energy for these fucking small ass studios with these free, but then you got a $55 billion company that just, by the way, shat on probably one of y'all favorite games from y'all childhood. Where is it? We pick and choose, and by we, I'm talking about y'all, what we want to attack and be mad about. And I just feel like personally, there should be a little bit more energy. I feel like we ain't hating EA hard enough, nigga. I'm gonna be honest. We are not hating them hard enough, bro. Kendrick taught me I wasn't hating hard enough, bro. I'm gonna start hating hard on this shit, bro. We ain't never getting another Need for Speed game. You gonna get some more FIFA and some more goddamn Madden, unfortunately. I didn't expect to go on that tangent, but it is what it is, man. I'm looking forward to this game too. What else I got for you? Yeah, the numbers Battlefield, they weren't good. Marathon Open Beta has special rewards for Xbox and PC users. During the recent State of Play, Bungie announced that its upcoming Marathon will offer PlayStation users a special weapons charm for taking part in the open beta. There will also be weapon charms for the Xbox and PC players, Bungie clarified. We'll have weapon charms for Steam and Xbox players as well, and we'll share more about it in the future. So, it starts on the 26th, which is next Thursday or Friday-ish. I don't know. I definitely will be on that, so we could talk about it on the podcast. For those unaware, if you have any level of interest or no interest, there will be an open beta next week. And I think it's supposed to last until like March. So we definitely will be streaming that, seeing if it's worth my time. Will this be the extraction shooter that gets me excited? I want Crimson Desert as a Shadow of War fan, but let one more YouTuber make a too good to be true video. I think they're doing that because a lot of people on social media are saying that. It has more to do with following trends and less to do with that's their actual. I don't think that's I think that's some people's opinions, But the thing you got to understand about social media is like when something's working, other people see that. And because maybe that creator is on their corner of the internet and audiences don't collide necessarily all the time, people will just steal your shit. I had a tweet go viral last week. Let's see. It was this one right here. I had this tweet go viral on February 9th. My Mount Rushmore of arcade sports games. Street 2, Tony Hawk Underground, Def Jam, Street 2, and then I gave some honorable mentions, right? 2 different accounts I caught stole this tweet. And the only reason they did it was because you're more than likely not going to get caught. It showed up on my For You page. That shit had me cracking. It didn't make me mad, but it had me cracking up because I'm like, yo, you niggas don't have any fucking opinions for yourselves. Like, you could have stole it's okay to, so here's the difference between stealing and drawing inspiration. You could have took my topic and posted your Mount Rushmore of arcade sports games. But when you take the topic and the things that I picked, you straight up stole my thought, bruh. Now, there is a chance that somebody has the same exact lineup. Although some people probably will put Underground 1 instead of 2. But like, I'm talking about these niggas stole the exact images I uploaded to. I'm like, all right, bro. So like, to go back to what you were saying, I think it has more to do with like a lot of people on Twitter and YouTube are saying Crimson Desert is too good to be true. So then people are going to use that in their title on YouTube because they know that people flock to that and they seen it go viral. It works basically. People aren't creative, unfortunately. And that's why you got to be careful about who you watch in terms of content creators. You may not agree with everything that I say, but one thing I will always say is, at least my opinion is mine. You don't think it's weird? A lot of people got the same exact opinions. Like, I feel Crimson Desert is gonna run at 20 FPS. I hope not. Don't speak that into existence, nigga. HighGuard news. HighGuard developers say the website fix is low priority despite reputational damage. So for those unaware, yesterday it was revealed the HighGuard website went down. So people were figuring, oh, it's all but imminent that the game is going to be shut down. Turns out that's not the case. And that's why I said earlier, I always try to make sure that things are, when it's just a rumor or it's like an allegation, I try to make sure that that's clear. Bringing the HighGuard website back up is low priority for the developers as they focus on updates and content. For those unaware, right before we learned that the Chinese conglomerate Tencent was the lead financial backer of Wildlight Entertainment, was that proven? Because they're saying that as if that was proven. Okay, no, that wasn't proven. See, this is problematic here. See, so I talked about this yesterday too, in case you missed yesterday's stream. There are allegations going around that Tencent backed HighGuard and it wasn't an actual indie game. And I was like, if that comes out and it's true, I was like, there's no defense for y'all. But it's all a bunch of hearsay. But they reported it as if it was factual. This hasn't been, it hasn't actually been proven. Until there's some actual evidence, you can't report that. Whatever. Reading is fundamental. Anyways, because couldn't even say allegedly type shit. Yeah. We're also told the game's website was unavailable. Since then, the website has been unavailable, but the developers have finally addressed the hiatus. On the official Discord, one of the developers finally addressed the website situation. When asked, the developer revealed that the website was down as it was being transferred and simplified. Translation, they just cut half of the staff and they're probably about to cut down the website and make it cheaper to run, basically. They're not sure about the time frame as reputational damage is already done and are currently focusing on delivering new updates and content. They say, you niggas already hate us, so we don't care about those. Journalistic malpractice type shit. How often does one visit a game's website? And that's why I said this conversation is so nuanced. Remember how earlier I said that, like, where's this smoke for Skate and EA? I'm not defending, this game has problems, but I do think it's fucking weird that niggas was going, they don't play the game, but then it was going to the website hoping that it was down. And then I also reported on, like, people found that you can't even find it on YouTube. So like when you upload like gameplay, you can't tell the YouTube algorithm this is HighGuard gameplay. Like, how did you think to look for that? Like, that's a different level of hate for a fucking video game, bro. Where's this smoke for the E-files, bro? That's all I'm saying, bro. But they're saying that, nah, the game is not dead. Although the numbers say otherwise. It's just the website is not a priority. They said you already hate us. They're focusing on trying to turn the ship around. They're fighting a crazy uphill battle. Justin Bieber said never say never. I mean, we've seen it with some games, but the difference is that I don't think High Guard had the foundation that Cyberpunk had. I will say, though, No Man's Sky did it, and when No Man's Sky launched, that shit was fucking boring. And that's why I said never say never. I give them a 5-10% chance they somehow turn the ship around. I mean, Skull and Bones is still going, so there's hope for these niggas, but I'm not going to hold my breath either. Do you think they'd make another game? I don't think they have the money. But No Man's Sky was a paid game. I see you. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. But I don't feel like No Man's Sky got that was a long time ago. That was almost 10 years ago, wasn't it? I don't feel like No Man's Sky got a ton of hate. I feel like people were just disappointed in it. Am I wrong in that assessment? I don't really remember. I feel like people were more disappointed, but I don't remember. Like, the hatred for this game is a vitriol. Nah, it got hate. It got a lot. Okay. I'll give you that then. I'll give you that. You see how easy it is to just come off your fucking point? I'll give y'all that then. Like I said, I give it a 5-10% chance, but I'm not gonna hold my breath on this shit. Well deserved too. It was that shit was boring as hell. Yeah, they got death threats. Yeah, I'm old. I don't remember. I'll give y'all that. Skull and Bones is sitting at 200 players right now. Is it really? What up, Trey? Steam DB. Skull. I remember making Sean Murray jokes, but I don't remember that. I don't remember Twitter. I don't think I was as active. Oh, god damn, nigga. God damn, this shit dead. Shout out to the 200 people still on it, bit, bro. This shit dead as hell. Ubisoft don't care. Hey, there's somebody at Ubisoft right now in the board meeting talking, instead of saying maybe we should just turn the game off and stop spending money on these servers and development, there's somebody at Ubisoft right now saying, all right, we got 200 players on the server on average. How can we get $100 out of each person? Like, bro, just fucking turn the game off. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this shit is embarrassing. This shit is fucking embarrassing. Someone in those chats that play Skull, someone's in one of these chats, still, statistically speaking, somebody might be. And then last but not least, I seen a tweet that Ethos reposted. He said this is straight up mental illness. And this tweet, they state, the second case of advanced marathon derangement syndrome. That's right, AMDS. We have a new disease on the horizon. The subject exhibits erratic marathon-induced schizophrenia over the course of 3 hours with an average of 10 minutes between each episode. So basically he screenshotted, well, he recorded this guy that was just posting hate videos about marathon. By the way, at the time of this stream and this recording, when it goes up on Hokage Highlights, in case you see this from the future, let's say you're watching this video in 2027. At this time, marathon has not came out. There hasn't been an open beta. This is what people are doing. And this is what I mean. So answer me this question. Do y'all remember if No Man's Sky was getting this kind of hate? Like, this is fucking weird to me. This is why I said I stand on it. It has nothing to do with High Guard. If it was any other game, I'd do the same shit. Like, are you guys okay? Like, say your fucking piece and go. This nigga posted 1 million fucking memes. And look, and the worst part is, if you look, they all getting 1 like and 1 view. This nigga said one way or another, I'm getting in this algorithm. Elon gonna notice me. It keeps going. 30 fucking seconds of this shit, man. Nobody got this kind of hate. Gamers have more time on their hand. Like, what the fuck is this? Concord 2 got destroyed, bro. Concord 3, it'll be the GOAT. Trust me. Concord 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got a nut on his back or something. What is this? We're losing the plot, chat. We're losing. I hope this helps y'all understand what I'm talking about when I see. Because to be fair to some of y'all in the chat, your job is not to be on social media. Unfortunately, it is my job, so I have to see more of this dumb shit. So I might be more exposed than some of you. This is the shit I'm talking about when I say this shit is fucking weird, man. This nigga put cum shots on this nigga's asshole over a video game, man. We're losing the recipes. This nigga got advanced marathon deranged syndrome, bruh. What the fuck? And I'm gonna start highlighting this shit. The more I find it, I'm gonna start highlighting this shit, bruh. Cause yo, we're not talking about video games anymore. So to bring it full circle, it goes back to what I said earlier. If you don't like something, that's okay. State why you don't like it and then keep it moving. Because if your end goal is you want to see products improve, you got to get better than saying, oh, coming to ass Concord 1, 2, 3, 4. What the fuck are we talking about, bruh? Shit is weird, man. No blue check mark, just pure passion. Just pure passion, dude. Freaking over a video game. Over a fucking video game, man. I remember you covering No Man's Sky. What the fuck? This shit out of here. I remember you covering No Man's Sky. People were just disappointed, but people weren't doing this. And that's what I mean. I was like, I don't remember this level of. There's a difference between being disappointed or disliking something, and then just straight up vitriol. Yeah, that shit is a Diddy post. Let's get that shit the fuck off the screen.